Weezy taught me that.
What? You know, I'm just a man out here trying to...
Pokemon battle begin!
Maybe LeBron just needs some competition, someone to go.
I think Bitcoin has a PR problem.
I actually brought these, so if I was going to cut onions, I'd wear them.
Saying is for the children. We teach the children. You know what I mean?
Right.
What, wasn't he in special ed?
Where's the quality?
Don't got much to include to the Tory and Meg shit, bro. But what I did know that she's fucking dope. They fucking for real out here, bro. That's what I do know. I want my turn. I want my PC in due time. My bad for the slackness off top. I always want my PC too.
Y'all crazy.
I ain't mad at you.
That's a whole lot of stallion right there.
Yeah.
Body.
What's going on with the kids though, bro? Like more than that. Besides that.
Well, for the listeners at home who just put a timestamp where we at, this is day 3 of the Tory Lanez Meg The Stallion case, and her homegirl just testified
Against her or Tory?
Yeah, I heard she's not her homegirl no more.
She was not her homegirl no more. Her homegirl testified her that she didn't see shit. She ain't see Tory shoot shit. She ain't see none of that.
You know why? Tory's like, yo, I'm gonna give you this bag, bitch. What's up?
Megan was treating her ass like shit. Megan was trying to play her. This bitch moved out the country for Megan, out the state, whatever. Tried to be Megan's assistant, whatever. Megan was just doing the bitch dirt. Bitch was fucking the baby. Meg gonna fuck the baby. Bitch was fucking Tory. Meg gonna fuck Tory. Bitch was fucking Ben Simmons. Meg gonna fuck Ben Simmons. Meg's just a hater out there. Her friend ain't famous, so she was just getting on. You feel me? And Meg's trying to jump right after her homegirl.
I wanna see how the homegirl...
Allegedly.
I wanna see how the homegirl look now.
You used to be a boy, pimp. They're both beautiful women. They're not half bad, ugly women, but...
Yeah, Meg without makeup is still bad as hell.
It's just the fact that this bitch been lying to the public for 2 straight years.
So what's she lying about now, man?
First of all, first thing they said, Meg been saying she ain't fucked Tory Lanez for two years since then. First,
she did fuck Tory Lanez.
Yeah, that's the first. That was the first thing brought out in court. You were intimate with Tory Lanez, yes. Bow, nigga. So why the fuck were you lying for 2 years? It wasn't about a jealousy over 2 girls. It was about jealousy over 2 girls, bitch. You was fighting your homegirl because Tory told her what was up. Tory let the cat out the bag that Corey was fucking both of y'all.
Might as well just make it
and they got pissed
off. Polygamy. That's what y'all should have did.
I think that's what Tory was trying to do, or something, trying to make it work. But Tory is trying to get at, I don't know, just stick. Point of the being is Meg was just lying her ass off, my nigga, for 2 years straight. On Tory for heavy. And your supposed best friend just came and just said, yeah, fuck Megan. And she was a liar. I'm up here mad because Meg's up here lying. For 2 years, this has been the biggest case in hip hop. All to come to find out, Tory was possibly telling the truth. Tory ain't shoot that girl.
So yeah, who shot, man?
What it's looking like is the friend shot, because the friend is pleading the fifth. First off, the friend has immunity, meaning whatever she says, she can't go to jail. She can't be charged. And she said she never seen Tory pull a gun, shoot shoot Meg, none of that. She heard gunshots, didn't see Meg do it. And he didn't see Tory do it. The driver's gone, the driver's not there.
So there's just a fired weapon by nobody that claims shot the weapon.
Mm-hmm.
That's stupid.
She's literally just saying, I shot the bitch.
Basically.
If you can read between the lines, I shot the bitch.
Basically.
Or
Yeah, I shot it.
That's basically what she's saying.
Bitch.
Yeah.
I'm bad.
Or maybe it was so fucked up. Chick was shooting, pow, pow, pow. And Tory was there drunk, laughing, damn, bitch. Like a dickhead.
Gee.
And that's what all she hears. That's all she hears is a nigga saying dance, bitch. And hear pow, pow, pow.
The thing is Tory Lanez.
Tory nigga's Tory, but he's on the side just laughing and shit.
Instigating motherfuckers shit.
Exactly. I think that could be a high possibility.
It's definitely a high possibility.
You feel me? Like,
But if that's a possibility, Tory Lanez is innocent. He getting off.
so what's gonna happen to the friend?
Nothing. She's straight. She can't be charged.
So pretty much this case is just gonna be known and voided. Niggas just gonna know the truth and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
This is just know the truth. This isn't is this a real case?
It's a real case.
Like, is this a parody court, nigga? Like, you know it's in Hollywood. Like, fuck going on? Is this fake?
Nigga, because if it went the other way, Tory would really go to jail, nigga. Like, for real. And now Meg is out here just lying on niggas. Meg was caught lying like 4 times. No bullshit. No bullshit. Like, her story just wasn't added up. First, she was walking backwards, and then she was walking to the front of the car, and then her back was turned when the shooting was happening. She ducked her head and didn't see nobody shooting. She just seen Tory with the gun and heard shot. Like, she tripping. Shit's going wild right now for Meg.
I got me wrong. What's up, gangsters?
Shit good.
What's up, Julio?
Yo. Just going over Free Tory Lanez. We finna get some of the most toxic music ever. This nigga Tory Lanez free out. We finna get the most toxic music ever. And I'm here for it. All day.
Tory North. Tory be jamming now. What toxic music he gonna? What, he gonna put some gangster shit?
You only must not listen to Tory, nigga.
They
Tory
ain't none of his alley.
What? Toxic music isn't Tory Lanez's alley?
I'm talking about like gangster shit.
No, it's stuff that toxic.
Toxic.
You didn't get the most
Oh yeah,
toxic
he
music
gonna
ever.
be saying some shit now. Yeah, he's a lyricist. He gonna be saying some shit.
I don't think he's a lyricist.
So what is he?
I think he's a performer. He's not like the best top lyricist artist. I'm saying you finna get some fuck these bitches music.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Your lyricist is fuck these bitches music.
What's up, man?
What's up? How you doing? All right.
Tory Lanez go get on there with June Chase and start talking about the lyric shit.
You gonna listen to some Too Short?
You feel like he gonna start talking about?
Nah, he gonna be like fuck these bitches. Fuck them. I don't fuck what you gonna say. I'm just
We
talking
don't
shit.
know. We don't know if Tory's up in queer until the cracker who slammed the thing, man. Slam that thing, gavel, man, and say, hey.
It's up to the jury.
Just call.
So the jury gets up there, and Meg has been called a liar basically for 3 days straight, and they just proving it. Time after witness after witness after witness is just proving Meg to be phony. Meg's just leaving shit out about her being drunk, about her being mad about her fucking with Kylie Jenner, about her going back to Kylie Jenner's house to go get Tory.
She did, so you pretty much saying she don't want to look like a goofy, like you just goofy about some whole childish shit.
Yeah, I think honestly, that's what I think this whole shit started. She may have got shot. She may have like injured her foot. I don't know what. There was broken glass and all that other shit, so I don't know how she got injured. I'm not like downplaying the fact that it is possible a nigga's gun was fired and she was hit. That shit is dangerous. That is 100% dangerous. That's not fair. But you didn't care till 4 days later or whatever else. So it wasn't that deep.
I don't know, man.
She didn't call the police to say, the first police report didn't say anything about a bullet being shot or nothing. So you usually either trying to save your friend, old girl, or you was trying to save yourself because you ain't want to look stupid out there. I think that's what it is. And Tory just happens to be there and like, alright, let's blame the man type shit. Because he started it. The fight in the car is what is going on, is what's being said in court. The fight in the car started over Tory fucking them both. This is being said in court. Because Meg was trying to keep it from her friend that she was fucking Tory. And Tory just let it out the bag because Meg was cock blocking on Kylie. So Meg's drunk, mad, whatever, this and the third. Now she arguing with her friend, who's her assistant, hired assistant, and supposedly there's an altercation in the car. Meg's 6'2", this bitch is 5'2".
Meg is not 6'2".
Whatever the fuck, bitch. Meg is a.
Meg is probably like a good 5'10". Yeah, 5'9".
I'm gonna look it up too. How tall is Meg The Stallion?
No, a woman's 5'9", 5'10".
He's 6'2".
He looks fucking huge.
How tall is Meg The Stallion? 5'10".
That's legs
She
right
just
there.
wear
That's
a
a
lot of
leg.
heels and shit. That's what makes
Yeah.
her look 6'2" and
To
shit.
accentuate that
She
tallness.
wearing 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch heels. Of course she gonna look
But she's
fucking crazy.
and she's
tall.
bombing on the regular bitch. Bitch that's 5'4". She bombing on her.
Yeah, she got legs.
So she bombing on her, and you getting beat up. Both of y'all drunk. Somehow you get a pistol. You start shooting. It's a possibility. Allegedly, possibilities. There's nothing we know for sure. The case is still going on at this point. I don't know when you're listening to this, but it's a wild time to be alive. Gunner just came home, or is coming home.
Think he told.
Nigga got 6 months.
And that's all he's getting.
Yeah.
Time served. For he's getting. He's pleading guilty for racketeering.
Got 4 years, 6 months, 4 years commuted. So that's it.
Yeah, 6 months is all. I don't know, man.
Doug is still locked up.
He said, "Oh, I didn't. I know, it says this, but I didn't snitch." He pretty much said I didn't snitch. He said, "No quote. He ain't snitch. He imply anything. Say nobody's name." I don't know, bro.
He got T.I.'s lawyer.
How you out? Like this is a rap for you, bro. Like
He got T.I.'s lawyer.
T.I. did time.
Year and a day, yeah.
He did 6 months. Time served. T.I. had to go in, nigga.
T.I. had
Or he had to do time on top of what the fuck?
the gunner charges worse than T.I.'s. Yeah, right.
Racketeering, bro.
Yeah.
Compared to guns,
Just
racketeering's
having- yeah.
going to. You feel me? That's some crime boss level type shit. You feel me?
But clearly Gunner wasn't the boss. They weren't the boss. Thugger. Which is crazy.
I think Gunner told, man.
I don't know. It's too early to tell. Too early to find out. Who knows? I don't even know what they really had on Gunner to say anything like that.
Maybe he didn't tell. Maybe I don't fucking know, man. But I'm glad he's on though.
But Doug did a Bobby Smurder and said, "All this is me, let Gunner go."
Yeah, that too. That's a possibility.
Somebody else did that and took it all.
Gunner's gonna be alright, bro. He gonna lock in 6 months. By somebody's birthday, he gonna drop a little project. Talk about experience in jail and shit. Cause he has that under his belt now. So.
Yeah. It's a bad time for Texas though, with Meg and the Offset shit going on. And the nigga who supposedly killed Offset, just hired a private
Takeoff, you mean?
Takeoff. I keep saying Offset. Takeoff. RP to that man. Peace to Offset. I don't mean to wish death upon nobody. But the person who supposedly unalived Takeoff was just granted money to buy a private investigator to see who really got take off. He's saying he didn't do it. There's a lot of theories pointing around to other people, but who knows? They say the boy was caught because of a fingerprint on a champagne bottle. That's how they connected it. It's got to be the shooter was holding a champagne bottle, blah blah blah. It's got to be something like that.
Fucking really, bro?
That's how they tied him in. Really. That's how they really tied him in. That's the shooter. I mean, they have to have the surveillance camera. They have to have somebody else's imagery, because whatever was leaked to the internet, none of that shows any of that. Or you're not gonna know who dropped what bottle or anything like that. Oh, this is sad, man. Sad news. Sad that this all gotta be in court on some wild shit. But the most entertaining, I guess, because it's right now, is the Tory shit. Because Tory's been telling y'all for 2 years, nigga, I didn't shoot that girl. And in so many words, the best friend is saying, I shot that girl. I plead the fifth. Nigga, there's only 3 people who could have shot that girl. Tory, the driver, or the best friend. The driver is nowhere to be seen. Dropped off the face of the earth. Nigga hasn't been seen, hasn't been questioned. None of that. But he was in the car when she was shot. He was in the vicinity. Niggas just don't know where the fuck he's at.
That's weird.
Shit is weird.
I don't know, man. Ultimately, I don't know what's gonna happen in this Meg case, Tory case. But I hope they can just motherfucking move on and just carve out the rest of their careers, man. You know, do what they gotta do. Fuck bullshit.
If I'm Meg, I sue I'm geared for a lawsuit coming, because I think Tory is gonna sue the shit out of Meg The Stallion.
Think she gonna get blackballed?
Huh?
She's gonna get blackballed from the industry.
She's saying she's already getting blackballed. She's saying it's a man's game, blase, all Tory's friends. They even said the Drake lyric. They brought the Drake lyric in the fucking court. She a stallion, but she lied about getting shot. They brought that shit in the court.
In court?
Yeah.
Bro, you said that lie wasn't about it.
Yeah, it wasn't, but they were just they're trying to paint the picture. You feel me?
It's a double entendre. It's a nice double entendre that you did.
Well, Elkie the Stallion was a broad who Drake was dealing with, who was famous for ass shots, but she lied about him. Elkie the Stallion was famous way before Meg The Stallion.
He was talking about Meg The Stallion.
Of course.
I was about to say it's a nice double entendre.
Triple entendre if you really know it. He snapped. That shit was hard. But I think Meg's credibility goes out the window after this. I don't think you get no more Marvel deals.
She's still gonna get more.
I think a lot of her shit came from people feeling sorry for her and her playing the witness and her going on Gayle King and telling this whole long ass sob story, and then she was just like, oh, we just had to champion her, you feel me? Because she was damaged, she went through some shit, and that's what we do. Like you said, she was hip hop's sweetheart. Like, everybody loved Meg. Meg was cool. Meg was the it girl. Meg was fun and happy, so you can't you'll never want to down her, you'll never want to downplay any of this, but when you're caught lying maliciously, and this man, he could really go to jail for 23 years max, is what they said he could max out to. And you didn't have to, because you didn't say shit for 4 days. So now you go ahead and now all of a sudden, because it looks bad, because you're on the news and whatever else, you have to make up for that incident. Because why bring it out? You can look it up, even from the beginning police report, everybody who's seen it was like, yep, none of this shit makes sense. Why you keep, if you were really in danger, somebody was really busting at you and you really felt like this nigga tried to end your life, and you was really wouldn't you be a little more forthcoming with what the fuck really went down? You're the victim here. No matter what happened, no matter how fucking drunk you were, niggas should not be trying to kill you. Period. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that. You respect that. So why would you what behind that is a lie? What makes you did the bitch deserve to shoot you? Did the bitch deserve to fucking? You was beating her ass. You was busting her up. She's drunk. Tory separating y'all. There's a struggle for the gun. Tory tries to get the gun. Corey says, "Bitch, I'll shoot you. You keep shooting Megan, I'll shoot you." Something like that, because that's another thing you can understand. Because why else would the fuck? Shit's just going crazy. Shit's going crazy right now.
This is a quick situation.
But why would you go on, again, basically the equivalent to Oprah, my nigga? You going on Oprah and basically telling a lie. You know that shit's gonna come out. Immediately. Immediately.
No, she don't.
Bruh, she knows she's going to court.
But she don't know that's the way.
She try to fix a narrative.
Bruh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Everyone gonna play their best cards,
You
though.
feel me?
That's just what it is.
That shit was a whole bluff. She went and told Gayle King a whole lie, my nigga.
So what if it come out that she's not bluffing, bro? What if ultimately the jury said, you know what, fuck it, Tory is guilty.
But then that's it.
What then?
No, but we know I'm talking about the fact that she denied being intimate with Tory.
Yeah, we know she's capped with that.
No, but that's key.
I get you. I know what
That is key. That's important. No, it's not that, because she's saying he was basically shot for no reason. She doesn't want to say, in my opinion, this is me again. Nothing. Gavel hasn't come down. This is nothing. It's only going off what I know so far and what's been presented in court from Meg and her friend, because Tory hasn't even testified yet. So, from Meg and her friend, just from what they've confirmed themselves, they were in an altercation when her friend found out Meg was fucking Tory in that car. Meg knew, you knew before the friend knew. You feel me? The friend thought Meg hooked up the friend and Tory. Y'all be a couple, because I'm gonna be a couple with whoever else. You feel me? And then they get in there, and then she was like, "Meg, why you mad at me for trying to get with Kylie? And me and you has been hooking up the whole time to whatever else." And then she was like, "What?" And so the first time she found out that her supposed man or whatever was fucking her best friend was in that car. They start fighting. Meg beats her ass. She start hitting. Allegedly. That's what I come up with. Tory's probably obviously somewhere in the mix instigating. They're doing whatever he was. But just from place seating and all this other weird shit, it goes the exact opposite of what you've been saying for the last 2 years, though. For the last 2 years, it was the exact opposite of what you've been saying. So that only leads me to believe that all this shit was vindictive. You did this shit to hurt Tory. You didn't do it because you felt like he was really trying to kill you. You didn't feel like you was in no real type of danger. You did it because somebody, well, he made you feel like whatever. He used to let your shit out and whatever. You was fucking 3-4 niggas at the same whatever. Because if what we believe to be true, Baby said he was with Meg the night before.
Damn.
Shit crazy.
Yeah, he did say that. I do remember that.
Just got brought to it there, so I got to it. Oh no, man.
Again, Meg's human.
Shit,
You have emotions. She's in the spotlight. Yeah, shit happens.
We'll all get past this shit, man.
Of course.
This shit will be. Ultimately, niggas don't give a fuck about this shit when this shit gets settled, man.
Okay, but when it gets settled, what if this nigga ends up in jail and we know he didn't do shit?
Tory's not gonna end up in jail.
But that's a real possibility. These niggas is in real court. These niggas ain't in no fake court. We just thinking, oh, okay, now that he get past it. But the possibility is this nigga would have went to jail for fucking 23 years because these bitches got into a fight over some dick. He probably saved the bitch's life. You never know about it because she fucking flipped the script. And what's crazy is, right after that incident, is when they became no longer, the Meg and the girl separated. Like, they no longer were friends and shit after that. Why the fuck? You just went to some birthday shit like that with your best friend. Why the fuck would you want to try to, like... Exactly. And then the bitch is now gonna say it's Tory because Tory made you feel that bad.
So homegirl, she still got love for her, whatever. So, fuck it. It's Texas shit.
It's Texas shit. I don't know. That's some wild
Alright, some
shit.
dumbass, irrational, you feel me? Rationalization, you feel me?
Yeah, humans, you can rationalize it however you want, but it's still some crazy shit to like feed the world. Like the world up in here, it's even different because nobody should really give a fuck. But you made it this big. Tory ain't say shit this whole time. This has all been your interviews and your whole shit and this nigga and black women and should protect black women and blah blah blah. You riding the wrong, and now you look bad. What about the black man you just threw under the bus, nigga? And it was really the black woman, nigga, who shot you. So you was really protecting the black woman, right? And say it was Tory? That's crazy.
That mom said everything in the dark shall come to the light. So we shall see.
Shit's crazy, bro. Crazy. That's a hell of some news to report. This shit.
Yeah, it's unfolding. Starting to see it unfold for what it is.
Now, what you really want to see unfold now that Gunna's home is a young thug. Because Gunna came home, you gotta have hope for thugging.
For real.
But again, nobody knows what came behind that Gunna deal. Supposed to, nobody comes home from Rico, right? Rico's a big shit.
Yeah, that shit's fed. That shit's tough.
State.
State. I thought it was multiple states. It's just state.
No, I think they just got YSL. It's like XYZ and
Georgia State, Rico.
Damn. Still.
but it was a lot of niggas. It wasn't just like you only know Gunna and Thug, but it was a lot of niggas that got locked up.
Yeah, obviously they're gonna have ties to other fucking cities. They're gonna talk to them, but ultimately they're gonna worry about where the concentration is. Atlanta. That's where most of the bullshit is happening. That's where the headquarters is. That's where the main guys are. That's where the shots get called from. to go to these other cities if they have other crews out there.
I wish peace and blessings and safety on everybody. Everybody, stay clear. End this year softly, because there's a lot of bullshit out there. My body's just been like falling apart lately. I got like a back spasm. They put me down for a couple days, so I know the end of the year is letting me know, slow the fuck down, just chill out, just ride it on out. Cause something in this atmosphere is not cohesive. If you overstand my speech tonight, but you guys out there, be safe, man. Have a happy
holidays.
Yeah.
I watched a Netflix show documentary about this motherfucker that was calling like random McDonald's, Taco Bells and shit in like random towns, like super random obscure towns like Blackwood, Idaho and shit like that. And pretty much it was a cop.
A cop?
Yeah, and he was just saying a generalized description of somebody, saying, and his MO was saying, a lady lost her purse in the lobby earlier, and a blonde hair, petite, between the ages of 16 and 20, just regular description, blonde hair. Because he knows in these random ass towns, they're going to have a chick that fits that description of some sort. And he was telling the managers to fucking strip search them and shit. And it was crazy. Like, the initial call, the manager would be like, it's such and such cop from such and such. Tell him the MO about the robbery. You need to strip search this person. And the managers, woman or man, and they were doing it to niggas too. They would strip search whoever got caught up, strip search them, and get them naked. They would do, like the first case, like motherfucker had the chick had the first chick doing like jumping jacks, and ultimately had the
naked.
Yes, bro.
What?
And ultimately
the McDonald's manager?
Yeah, had the one of the McDonald's manager had one of the McDonald's workers who fit the description, do the jumping jacks naked and all that shit. It was crazy, bro. And ultimately, it got to the point the cop was like, "Oh, have her give you a blowjob," and that's exactly what happened. And after that, he ran out, and then and it's like when the second person, like when someone comes and realizes what the fuck is happening. They take the phone and then we like, hold on, this is bullshit. Like, the fuck? This is a fake. Like, this is fake. This is a hoax. You feel me? And initially they feel like the manager's doing weird shit until they realize this nigga was state to state doing this shit from 1994 to 10 years, bro. From 1994 to 2004. And he only got caught up because some cracker bird, some random ass town where that shit, doing chick jumping jacks and shit. Like, he really felt a way about that shit. And he went hard in trying to find him, and then I think it happened in Boston. That's another connection. He did it in Boston, which is a bigger city, and the cops up there wasn't fucking with that. And then them boys made a connection and shit, and then they started working together and caught his ass. But
it's a cop?
Yeah, it was ultimately a cop, bro. Like calling random ass Taco Bells, Hardee's, McDonald's, Burger Kings, whatever, bro. In random ass towns, bro. Like, not no big city, bro. Like Ocala, bro. You feel me?
Shit.
One of them country ass towns you just drive past and you won't even think about it. Like, them type shits. He was calling them McDonald's and telling them to, hey, strip search this person.
That's crazy.
And initial managers were strip searching these people, and then, you feel me, someone will come after the fact and be like, yo, this is bullshit. Like, what the fuck y'all? Until they realize this is a big ass thing. This nigga was just This nigga just loved the power over the phone of people. It was weird, bro. I was like, bro, some weird shit that go on.
Imagine what he did as a fucking cop.
That's what.
Dog, that shit's crazy.
Abusive
Like
power,
the first case was crazy. Like I was like, bro, y'all gotta be fucking retarded if you like manager had this chick, like this random ass girl do the blowjob and all that. It's like, bro, you didn't have the common sense to realize, like, bro, this might be some bullshit. Let me hang up the fucking phone. Like, you went through all this because they said, you know why? They said the psychology behind it was people in these towns, they're gonna respect authority. Then a town like South Fort Lauderdale, nigga, what? Bitch, stop playing. Like those towns, they really believe in the police and shit. And then the girls that got people, the victims, was like, yeah, growing up, I was raised to, if an adult says something, I adhere by it. Authority says something over me, I adhere by it. So their psychology, like, this cop knew, like, this nigga was just sick, and he knew the psychology behind this shit. Like, he was just a smart-ass motherfucker that just used that shit for bad, bro. He manipulated motherfuckers, bro, to get whatever satisfaction from that shit.
That's crazy.
Bro.
That's crazy.
What's the name of that shit?
Don't pick up the phone or some shit.
Don't pick up the phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. That shit sounds interesting but crazy.
I mean,
as hell.
I heard like
Yeah, don't pick up the phone. It's on Netflix. Fucking serious, bro. That
I heard
shit
about
crazy.
like regular, like, you know, make prank phone calls. Is your refrigerator running? You better go catch it. Yeah.
Nah, and everybody, every account niggas was like, he was calm. He calm. He knew what the fuck he was doing. He didn't get crazy. Didn't get loud. He was calm. And not demanding, but stern. And so that I can, like, these people that's in these towns, it's like, hold on, it's a real cop. It is a real cop, but it's not this robbery is fake. There's no one didn't lose their purse. They didn't lose their fucking purse in the lobby, dog. Like, nothing they's reporting, bro. And he had this MO for 10 fucking years. He got caught in like 2004, 2005, some shit. But from 1994, bro, from when we were born.
Is he in jail or is he like probably walking the streets right now, nigga?
I nigga sleep on the second episode, bro. So I gotta go finish that up.
Oh, it's not even finished yet. He did some more shit.
Yeah, it's more. I don't even know. I'm just telling you what I know about off top, bro.
That nigga did
what
some
that
more
nigga
shit.
Was sick, bro. It was a sicko,
That's
bro.
wild.
And it, bro, it was they whipped, bro. I was like, bro, if they want to catch you, bro, they gonna catch you, bro. You do it, they gonna catch you.
Yeah, they gonna catch you.
Because the way they caught this man, one cop had the tapes from Walmart. They said, I don't know what connection they made. Some connection, like something he bought it at Walmart, in a certain Walmart. They were like in Panama City or some shit.
Oh, Florida. Oh,
yeah.
man.
And
Florida, man.
So they traced it all the way, got the tapes, but they were like, oh, these tapes was like the motion ones where for 1 second they show the front, and next frame is the back, next frame is the side, next frame. So it wasn't like cohesive. And then the other cop had a more cohesive. He ended up getting like the front of to see his full face, and they put it together. You know, like, oh shit.
It's Sergeant Howie from.
So if they want to catch you, bro, they gon' bro.
Oh yeah.
There's a madman cop, madman investigator out here, bro. We do some wild ass shit. And you think you gonna get away? There's a madman investigator that's gonna try to bam your ass. If it really touch him, bro. If it really touch his soul, he gonna try to bam you, bro. He gonna go to the fucking limit.
That's like the McDonald's shit. You know, the McDonald's game was run by the mob.
McDonald's?
The McDonald's Monopoly game. You know, that shit was run by the mob. And there was only caught.
So they were telling. Hold on. So that shit. So the stickers on the fries and the drinks and
I
shit.
should love them shit.
Yeah. So
They
mob. They forced McDonald's to put that.
No, the McDonald's ran it like it was a regular real game, but they had a nigga that was moving the pieces.
What you mean?
So he knew where the pieces was gonna print out, and he just take that cup, or he just take that piece that niggas needed, and then they controlled where the winners sit. I said, okay, you gotta make it look like. At first, all his friends were just hitting. All his friends in one city. Then he started branching out, flying over here. Hey, you know, boom, boom, and he started hitting people, giving them basically the
So if you won, you pretty much had to do it the mob.
Yeah, the mob picked you. Like that you did. The nigga already had him in his hand, in his pocket. So they was just printing out. You couldn't win Monopoly at all on McDonald's unless the mob picked you.
Just gonna get some bullshit fried.
Yeah, all that shit was.
That's real. The winnings.
Yeah, all that shit's for real. With the TVs and the boats and the cars and the $1 million and shit. The mob picked you. They took half. And then that's why they would pick like people from like South Carolina who didn't really know and wouldn't say nothing, and they just bullshitted because they have the pictures. You know, back in the day, they had the pictures of like the winners, and they come to McDonald's headquarters, and they all said the same speech, and they all had the same type of shit, and it was all basically went back phone records to the same nigga somewhere in Florida.
Why the niggas come to Florida to do the bullshit, man? Come on, bro. Niggas like, you know what? I want to do some bullshit. I'm going to Florida.
We're going to Florida. Yeah. There's a lot of bullshit going down
It's
down
no
there.
man's land out here.
I'm gonna go fit right in. I'm gonna go fit right in with the bullshit.
This Florida just has that energy.
It's so flow, man.
That's a documentary on Netflix too. Never win the Monopoly. That shit was crazy. Fuck my head up. Niggas used to collect the boards and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get one away. No, nigga. You're never gonna get it. As soon as it was printed, the nigga yank, pick that shit right up.
Niggas was doomed from the start, right?
Yeah. Basically. But them niggas never would have got caught.
They probably let a few, you know what? Fuck.
No, nigga.
They ain't like none.
None.
Nothing.
Nothing. He pissed off one person, I think, though. He was doing it, and somebody knew he was doing it, and then he was like, "Nah, I gotta branch out." And then that person called the FBI, and the FBI they thought they was bullshitting. Yeah, they thought they was bullshitting, so they just threw it on the back burner. And just like you said, the madman investigator was like, what is this phone call? This will happen, and boom, pick that shit up.
Because he probably got lost that shit.
Yeah.
Touch his motherfucking soul.
That nigga just heard some wild ass shit at McDonald's and just started digging and digging and digging. Mm-hmm. And that was it.
Uncovered some shit.
Across the fucking country, nigga, for 15 years, nigga. The whole time, every time. McDonald's ran one of them shits. Them special shits, this nigga's snatching them.
How many times did they do it a year?
Once a year.
Once a year?
Once or twice. Sometimes twice, right? Mainly like once a year.
Yeah.
That's why they stopped doing it. You stopped seeing that shit a while ago. That's when that nigga got caught up. Look that shit up. Shit's crazy.
Once or twice a year, bro. Like, damn, bro. You at least 1 year you gotta let it free flow, doggy. Like, you snap for 15 years. You could have gave niggas 6 months or 6 months. A nice 6 months. We could have won one out of the 15.
I think what happened was, like, the nigga started doing it, and then the boss got a hold of it. Oh, you doing this? It's mob shit now. That type of shit. So now you can't stop. You niggas gotta get everything down.
Yeah, so the mob pretty much. You know what? I don't want to speak on the mob.
Yeah. Yeah. So I said, watch the documentary. It'll tell you everything you need to know. Google keyword McDonald's, Monopoly. You're never gonna win that shit.
I heard the Lakers folded last night.
Yeah.
Yo, but even though the Lakers are losing still, the niggas is banging now. They right there. They're not getting blown out no more.
Yeah, they're.
But they need to close the game.
Yes, they need to close the game. That I fucking agree with 110%. Before them niggas were getting blown out by 30. So let them niggas step up and reach certain levels. Them niggas is just now getting ready to be average and play teams?
Dog, they could have. How did they lose that game?
They was up by 13
when Braun hit the
with
little
4 minutes
off
left.
the backboard alley to AD, I
I'm
was like, oh
game
shit,
over.
yeah. I was
When
like,
I saw that, I was like,
yeah,
game
these
over.
niggas about to, they about to take it over. You feel me? You feel me? They about to make it happen.
4 minutes, fourth quarter. They just
Started doing dumb shit. Ooh, Boston.
Boston started knocking down those shots. LeBron, they started doing dumb shit.
I did see LeBron get crossed. I think it was Tatum crossed LeBron. Spin back and
Yeah, that was a
Tatum
nice
gonna
one.
win MVP, bro. I said it here now. Tatum gonna win MVP.
Yeah, I had him on AD.
Tatum gonna win MVP. I don't know why. I just feel it. I just feel like Jake gonna win.
let's talk about automation. I just found some new. I don't know why it just came to my head. I just found some new technology that basically writes shit for you.
I don't want to do it.
Chat GPT. You can tell this motherfucker to write an essay on the 1927 war,
No.
and that nigga's gonna do it.
That's
Write
not
it
good.
in the tone of an 18-year-old from. It's gonna bang that
That's
shit
not
out.
fucking good.
It's not, but it's here. It's here. All you do is read right there. Like 10 seconds it should be in
That's
your fucking
essentially,
head.
that's essentially the parallel, the AI photos niggas doing now. Niggas putting up little animation or the real pictures in the AI. They put their real pictures and I guess the AI just makes it perfectly crisp. Everybody's just perfectly crisp.
I'm like, why
And
do
it's,
y'all
and
want
it's
to
like
look
it's
like
so
this?
fucked up because it's like this is so like they're fucking with their psyche so bad. It's like, oh my god, it makes me so perfect because they know everybody wants to be perfect.
Oh,
You
this
don't
is
gotta test the filter no more. You don't got it did it for you. Oh, I'm so perfect.
this is me as a perfect explorer.
Yeah, like,
This is
bro,
me as an
bro.
astronaut. This is me as a mermaid.
It's fucking
This is
with
me
people's
as
psyche, bro.
it all- it's-
Bro, they already got our faces, bro. They just doing that a lot more now. They making it, all you niggas that did that little animation shit, man. I ain't saying y'all retarded, man, but y'all gotta use y'all noggin sometimes, man. Stop following shit sometimes, man.
Where do you think these AIs be coming from? It don't come from the anywhere here.
I have a different opinion on that. I think that's what it's for.
So you just giving your face to a random.
I don't use it.
I see
Don't
it,
get me wrong.
I see
you know
it
what I mean?
beyond the picture, bro. I see it
I
for
agree.
the psychology of this AI. It's AI, where it's gonna make people accept it. Where when people are really insecure about themselves and then they see themselves in this different light, this AI makes it as it gets to realer photos. When the animation was the beta. We introduced this shit appetizer. But when they start doing real photos you can take on your iPhone that's regular as fuck, and it can start making that crisp as fuck, but keep it still the real you, that's when it really gonna get grasped niggas psyche, bruh. And it's gonna like the people who's insecure, like as a generation we're deeply insecure. You feel me? That's why we put filters and do all this shit, my nigga. It's gonna fuck us up and it's gonna fuck the next generation. So I'm telling you, it's deeper than just the artists. They say they'll put the artist, oh, it's taken away from the real artist. They're not gonna take away from the real artist because the real gonna know what the real is, bro. But it's deeper. It's the psychological control right now, bro.
Almost yes and no, because
Shit crazy, man.
if I know somebody right now that runs one of those quote pages, completely made by AI.
It's not good.
Completely made
That's
by
not
AI.
good. So where's your realness coming from, bro? Like, bro, why do I need this fucking machine to tell me what quote I want? Like that quote, you doing a goddamn quote page, that quote should come from your soul. What you think about in your life, not no fucking
What you
AI.
experience.
From the algorithm that you look at, nigga. It gets essentially just regurgitating the shit that you just watch. That's bullshit. That's not good. It's fucking with niggas' psyche, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. It's fucking with niggas' psyche, dog.
That's word.
Like, that's crazy as fuck, man. And I never really thought about this subject until right in this moment, and I was like, damn, it's really fucking with niggas' psyche, bro. Because it's deeper than just the pictures, bro.
But all this came before that cool new app that everybody's using. It was like that before. Again, like I say, as far as the kids that's born into it, the first thing they know is
AI.
Yes. You put first thing before they're even born, they can open their eyes, click, screen right in front of their face. It's part of life to them. It's natural. It's not natural, but to them, it's natural.
Bro, they gonna start having babies like as soon as they're born. An iPad, like they gonna fuck around and have to go like have their little last finger touch an iPad or some shit. Like, they gonna start doing some weird shit like that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, shit crazy. Man, bro. You know what, bro? This shit bigger than us. The powers that be bigger than us. That's why you just gotta keep an open mind and adjust when you have to, dog. Ultimately, you're gonna have to adjust. It's not gonna be the same forever.
Yeah.
And if you just stay stuck in your ways, dog, and that's the fucked up rationalization part about the shit. You have to adjust to this bullshit. You're gonna have to. It's not gonna go. Trying to fight it and curse it away is not gonna make it go anywhere. You just have to adjust and just deal with the book. Yes, deal with the bullshit of people. Deal with the bullshit. You can talk shit about it, yeah, but ultimately you got to adjust with it. Don't mean you gotta do it, but if you're smart enough, you can work your way around that motherfucker.
Do what works for you. Like I said before, I like that app. I never used it. I didn't download it, but I did download.
I don't even know what the app is.
Me neither. I see everybody using it, and it looks good. I like it. I like the pictures. I'm not even going front. I like the pictures. That shit is hard. I'm not mad. I didn't do it, but I did download the Chat GPT, which does the writing, and you could literally command this motherfucker to write anything, and it's gonna write it using all the knowledge of the internet and what it knows so far. Write a paper on Barack Obama's second year as president. It's gonna do it. In 30 seconds. Make sure it's
good.
You can say make sure it's 4 pages long. Make sure it's 1 page long. Highlight bullet points. You can say tell it to do shit like that and it's gonna do it. Tell that motherfucker, write me a song about Santa Claus on mushrooms. It's gonna do it. This is crazy. It's gonna do it. It's so bad that you don't even know what you've already seen that's already been written and used by AI. It's so bad that you could use that AI script to make an AI avatar and run a whole like news conference, like artificially intelligent, just like that. Tell it, write a news script. Put that script into your AI video avatar, and you got Susie Chung, 9 o'clock news, reporting live from Boston. Just like that. Remember that AI rapper? Think that nigga failed on purpose? Think they blew it up on purpose? Because before we knew about it, he'd been out there doing shit for a while before it all blew up.
For sure. Maybe South Florida, people's tapped in, man. There's going to be a live show listening party for an artist named Mercy for his album named Iron Mike. January 28, 2023. So pull up.
I like Mercy. I know everybody knows is gonna be there. So I know everybody I know is gonna be there. I don't know Mercy himself, but
yeah, more than like everybody knows.
I know people around him.
They're probably gonna all be there. Yeah, they're probably all gonna be there.
It's a gentleman's club. 30 and up.
35 and up.
Good music, solid homegrown music.
Yes, sir.
Broward County artists. Good positive vibes only, no bullshit. All respect is due.
Family Tribe is out on all platforms.
Sounds good on speakers. Just listening to it through the big speakers. Sounds good in the car.
Shout out JLR.
Sounds good. You can ride to it.
Definitely the podcast, you know. They definitely made a layered project for for EP, to do EP vibe.
Yeah. That shit broke it up beautifully.
Yeah, that's always good to have something to break up, so it's just not songs on. You know.
It's a story.
Yeah.
It's art. Now it's art. Now it's not just, hey bro, this is my mixtape.
Listen to the mixtape and there's context to these songs.
Yeah.
Feel me? It's not just regular EP or, like I said, it's no knock to motherfuckers starting off, because like I said, we have projects where it's just song, but we ultimately have to learn to get to this level. So, you know, and there's still levels for us to go. You feel me? Like a lot. So, yeah, man.
100 more levels.
You feel me?
100 more levels.
Tribe's a great project out on all platforms. Preferably streamed out on Tidal. If you know, you know. Yeah.
I know you.
Minds Wide Open. Interview with Tribe Friday. Tune in on the AG page. We'll go live for the first time.
Big plug. That shit's hard.
So,
Shout out to Minds Wide Open. I like that. More Broward County. Are you in Broward County?
yes, sir. We definitely have a very deep relationship with Minds Wide Open. That's music family over here. You know. Artistic fan. We have a community. They're part of our community.
That's facts.
You really?
That's facts.
2023, I plan on doing more collaborative projects and doing more moving around. If you've been listening, you've been hearing the other projects. I just dropped Tribute to Dawn interview I just did. That's up right now. I'm not sure what I've uploaded. I got some stuff I gotta go through, but that was shot at Nine Life Studio, and that's just an amazing studio that I know it's gonna be beneficial to everybody moving. So, from 2023, let me clean up everything here, and more content, always more content, better content's the next level. But again, preparation, y'all be prepared for it. You can't just jump.
Sometimes you just gotta jump.
Yeah, but if you know you ain't been doing your squats, you ain't touching the rim. If you ain't been practicing, you ain't touching the net.
Fuck out of here. I'm still gonna graze that motherfucker. Graze that bitch.
That's when Brian come and put that bitch on the backboard. Bang!
I'm telling you right now, I'm touching rim just to let you guys know. Don't play with me when it comes to that.
I think that's it.
What? I got the
That's it.
Right out, bro.
Yeah, that's it. It's a smooth Wednesday. We hit a lot. Let's see what's going on. We hit Gunna. Gunna's been released or on release. Damn. Florida officer treated for overdose following fentanyl exposure during traffic stop. That's crazy. It's overdose at a traffic stop. More Megan. We know Megan. What caused that? We just went over Megan. Gunna got time served. Walked out. Free man. Free Gunna. What you think about Deion Sanders? You think Deion Sanders is wrong for?
I don't think he's wrong, but coming from, it depends on. That's another thing, bro. Like how often is other successful black men and giving back to their communities or giving back to a HBCU community? Because he's not the only one. He's not wrong for going after a bag because they offered it to him. Like, he's still probably gonna give back to a HBCU. I'm pretty sure of that.
I'm hearing rumblings that, well, from Deion himself, he went on Earn Your Leisure podcast, and he was saying that along the lines of he was there now, and I guess the coaches get a share of the stadium sales and everything that he packs up the stadiums. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's crazy. So
a lot of the reason.
No, talk on, check it. So he's now selling them out, packed house, and he goes to check the books, and it says they only sold like 125,000 seats. So they cut them his money and pocketing the other. If they got 500,000 seats, and you selling out, they saying you only sold out 125, and now you feel me? That's like 25% of your money. So Jackson State was doing some shady shit on their side too.
Look, man, shit shady all around, bro. I don't know why people be acting like shit be inherently good all around. Shit always be shady. But that's besides the point. I see what Umar was trying to tell Charlamagne.
Yeah.
I see what he was trying to tell him, like his presence is being there just gonna attract niggas just to come around. Just bring a culture. Just develop the culture of niggas coming here instead of just being in a one-off situation. You feel me?
It wasn't a one-off. He was there for multiple years.
No, but yes, that's a one-off situation instead of being there for 10 years and then having 5-6 coaches come in and being there for 10 years, such, and then having a next generation come in and that's a building a culture. A one-off is, I'm gonna do it for 3 years, bring some type of culture for this 3 years, and we gonna talk about it for the next 10, 15, and nothing else. It's just gonna be back. University of Florida, we need to talk about HBCUs. That's where I feel Umar is coming from.
Okay, but at the same time,
I personally, Deion gonna get the bag.
If Jackson would have been up front with the money, you think he would have left?
Nah.
Who knows?
If it's all about money.
If they're up front with money, Who knows, man? He could have stayed. Maybe Colorado would have offered him more if they knew he was playing that game. What then? There would be a conversation then if Jackson was playing it straight the whole way, doing the right thing the whole way, and Colorado just offered more. Point blank. We're going to offer you more, nigga, than what Jackson they can offer you. Or what you bring. You offer that 10 times more, fuck.
Bro.
And he accepted it. What can niggas say this?
Bro, I would accept it, bro.
Ultimately, I'm not mad at him for going to go coach over there. He's showing his worth as a coach. He has to do that as a coach. That's his career. He boosted y'all up. Now you take it and run. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at him for that. But I see what Umar's saying too, 110%. It would be dope to see that. Like
just like you have a coach of all these white-ass coaches at the University of Florida's and they embedded and shit, like, and they talk about like these motherfuckers, like, I guess that's what he's trying to, and he's just saying, look at the money college football brings.
Penny Hardaway does that for Memphis.
Huh?
But he's not in the HBCU, bro. Memphis is still it's not HBCU.
Memphis is in the HBCU?
No.
I thought it was.
No, sir.
But UMac was hometown, so that's different.
Damn, I really thought Memphis was an HBCU, dog.
We're speaking about the fact that HBCUs, if compared to the average, you feel me, college niggas would go to when they would look at the sports shit. Without HBCUs and what money can bring them. That's ultimately what Umar's trying to say. He just want to bring, you have 20, 30 years, 40 years, 4 decades, 5 decades of niggas coming in, bringing big money in, to the point it gets to the point we can compare where the whatever bowl Florida A&M and Bethune-Cookman have is as big as the BCS bowl at Hard Rock, and you can put them bowls at the Hard Rock. You can have it at them big NFL stadiums instead of having that the little dry pink stadium, nigga. You can have it at Hard Rock.
They should.
They should, but they don't have. They may not have the funds to do that. That takes funds to do that. You get me?
And that's not on one person.
Bro, it's on. I'm not talking about one person. I'm talking about the whole. Just
one person has to start it though.
But one person that Dion, he's the same Dion was the nigga that could have opened the door. He opened the door, they held it open, but then ended up walking out the door, closing it after the fact. That's what Umar is trying to say.
And at the same time, what other people are like really good coaches though? Dion's proven he's a good coach. You feel me? All these other niggas, just because they're retired NFL players, don't mean they're good coaches.
True.
So you get a name, you get motherfucking who's retired? Did Michael Vick retire? Whoever, whatever, and put famous running back here, Barry Sanders. You get him to be a coach? You think just because he thinks he's a good coach now? This shit is different. Dion's proven to be a good coach. And then Smith isn't coaching.
Ultimately, man, at the end of the day, bro,
it's on this man's decision.
Yeah, and ultimately, he may not want to have that big ass responsibility of being this nigga to lead this. I just want to be a nigga to make my money and be out the way and coach football. That's probably what at the end of the day, what nigga rationalized, man. That's ultimately what he wants to do. He don't want to be this leader of this. You feel me?
Umar was talking about a lot of HBCUs are actually on a decline, just because of funding.
That's the idealism of the black coming together, bro. That's the idealism, bro. People are individuals, dog. Everyone's gonna be so selfless to think about everybody else compared to themselves, dog.
But his school is actually that he just opened up is actually trying to reverse that sort of thing. Like, in order for everybody to graduate, they have to grow their own food. Like you said, they have to grow their own food. They have to know financial literacy. and something else outside of that. But just those two things, I was like, yeah, man, doing everything outside of what they should be teaching us, that they don't want us to learn and shit.
I believe in Umar. I believe in his studies, and I believe in that wholeheartedly. Like, honestly, that's why I was growing, like, I'm going to tell the story. In my house, in Christmas time, my grandmother, she would buy, like, whatever ornaments or other things around the house, and we would paint them black. Straight up, like, and to the point that I didn't even realize that, I didn't know that's what she was doing until I seen her doing it. And I'm like, oh shit, like, I didn't even really realize there was no black Santa Clauses, or there was no, they sell black angels at Target and shit like that.
You gotta really look for them hoes. You'll find them, but you gotta really look. Cause my mom was really adamant about that too. Like on our little fake Christmas tree, it was always a black angel. Always, it wasn't no regular. It was like she would have like glass type.
Yeah.
Like that was more neutral. But when it comes to like putting like angels or anything, it was always black. It was always black. Never know white Santa Claus. It was a black Santa Claus.
Every time.
So,
we got like little
I feel that.
neighborhood Santas where you sat with black Santa and it was just different. Like you never really did white Santa. Like you didn't rock like that. So I again it's different because
Never saw Santa Claus.
yeah. After that we was like sitting next to him. Shit.
Right next to the white man's lap. Fuck out of here.
Straight to the ghetto.
That shit gotta be awkward as fuck. Like back in the day, as a chick, bro. You sitting on this white man's lap. He's like wishing what you could give him. Wishing what you want. Christmas and shit.
It's a weird ritual, yeah.
Yeah.
You think about it.
We all put through it.
It's like, bro, we're always gonna have to sit on the white man's lap. Let's not get hot up in here.
But that's real. That's a real discussion for another Christmas time. But it's just different. I forgot how I was gonna tie in like Dr. Umar with Black Angels and Black Santa, but probably because in my house, because again, my wife was Puerto Rican and her mom has Jesus on her wall that looks like fucking Sting from the 80s, nigga, the rock band Sting. Every time I walk through it, I'm like, why the fuck your mom got a picture of fucking Michael Bolton on her wall or some shit like that? And she was like, that's not Michael Bolton, that's Jesus. So I'm like, this nigga got a fucking high top fade. He got blonde hair, blue eyes with a high top fade. I'm like, that's crazy. I've never seen, like, I seen white Jesus, but not with a high top fade. There's no way, like, anybody would know that's Jesus. This nigga had, like, the Wolverine haircut. Like, shit was wild. I'm like, that's the Jesus you pray to? And it was just, yeah, that's what I said. I'm not mad. You do what you want. But most idols usually look like you. That don't look like him. She looks like a little Indian lady. Not Indian as in Hindu or Hindi, but Indian as in native. Terminology is tricky when you say stuff like that, but I don't know. It's just, I see colonialism when I see stuff like that. Especially like those New Age Jesuses. I'm like, you could have got like a regular Jesus, a regular white Jesus, and I'd get it. But this is a New Age Jesus. Like, yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. I ain't never seen nobody like really buy the New Age Jesus though. You feel me? This nigga had on like a cardigan sweater or something. It was like just a weird picture. I'm gonna get it too. I'm gonna get it and find it. It's gotta be weird for her to come over like our house and see nothing but like black people. Black angels all over the tree. And big black Santas and shit like that all over. I was just looking at our tree right now. I'm like, hey, there's some white Santas on here. You gotta paint some, man. What's going on?
It's not good.
This is affirmative action. What Asian Santa have? Is Santa Asian? I just never seen that. It was weird. But again, everybody's idols usually look like them. I mean, it doesn't. I don't know, it's just like a shift in thinking to me. A shift in like understanding. That's all.
Some things you ain't meant to understand.
Exactly. And I leave that alone. Once I realized that was Jesus, because this whole time I'm thinking she's just like an 80s rock fan, you feel me? Because it didn't look like, you would not see this picture, you would not think it's Jesus. And I'm like, I'm looking at it and it's just like, she must love Sting. Like, she must be stuck in 1983, boy. Because this shit is like, as soon as you walk in, like, it's right there, boom. But at the same time, it's the next from like an Asian samurai, and she got like food dogs and shit like that. So that's cool to me too. I love all that shit. But I did not know that was Jesus. That nigga came back right now. that nigga, I don't know. That nigga would get the cold shoulder. Like, sorry, I didn't listen to Michael Bolton. I don't know you, bro. I don't want to buy your tickets. Not knowing, I just missed the whole blessing because he's not like how the book said. The book said he had hair of wool and skin of bronze. So to put anything...
Everybody got their beliefs, bro.
But the book still says that everywhere. No matter where you read it. No matter who's reading it. That's what it says. People can go do the research and look up the Pope. And go see where he visits the Virgin Mary and all that. And with that, I started to dig a little too deep. I'm going to say peace and blessings. It's the 12th month, end of the 4th quarter. You already won. You're here. You're alive. You won. Just coast out. Hold the ball. Play defense a little bit. Just make sure you coast on to the next game.
2 more Wednesdays left.
And we getting it rocking.
Mm-hmm.
This is E.
Space.
Garnered.
From the Positive Overthinker Podcast, and peace.